this one says you invested 2,000 rand with X percent simple interest per annum. After 5 years, you had a total of 3,000 rand. What is the interest rate charged? Note gore guys le activity la tša mathomo ga ba sa nako gore a certain amount. Remember there was an activity ring has invested a certain amount. Ga ba sa nako gore a certain amount ba ka no re X amount or A amount. Remember in mathematics re šomiša the letters tše re di bitšang di variables go khutiša a number. So a ba sa nako a ba sa tsebe gore what is that number or what is that value ba ka no šomiša X ba ka no šomiša A, all the letters of the alphabet. Now, so let me change my data. So now, you invested 2,000. So we're talking about what? P, because ke tšhelete ya mathomo. As taba gore ke tšhelete ya mathomo nga statement, no. Ke tšhelete ya mathomo ga whatever that we're doing here. This is an investment. O re la ga investor thoma ka bokae? Ka 2,000. So that is the principal amount. With an X percent simple interest. We don't know the interest, it's X percent. Then, after 5 years, that is the number of years, that is the period. You had a total of 3,000 rand. But after 5 years, re bile le 3,000. Or ke ge šetše e dule interest la re sa itsebe. So that is the accumulated amount. So we know that as A, re na le 3,000 rand. Okay, so gnal data yaka in that way. Now, but what is the interest rate charged? As o tona ka formula ya go calculate interest rate, you just use formula ya gago ya simple interest, but o note gore ba re because sometimes I cannot compound interest, but this one ba buletse or simple interest, hence I'm using this simple interest formula. So I have my A as 3,000. Let me write it properly. 3,000. My P nayo is 2,000. You must get used to you must practice algebraic equations, guys, because more is just a matter of making whatever that you're looking for the subject of the formula. Interest again nayo barile it's X percent. So you can ngwala as I or because ba re butse ke X, why represent as X. I ngwala X percent as X. Then multiplied by ke tlo dia confusion ke ngwale so. X multiplied by the number of years, which is 5. Note that the one that you're looking for is this one, is the interest rate, which is X. Let me just write it as I or as can confuse. The interest. So I'm looking for the interest rate. So how do I get to the interest rate? Thoma pele, because this is finance and re formulate ine. O ile go ropala go gopola ro dirang just crema ka mo go dirang ka gona. Ka mola before o bone gore ke thomile pele ka divider ka the bracket. Mo always thoma pele ka go ntsha this number ebe mo, the coefficient of this bracket. Thoma pele ka go ntsha yona o divide both sides ka 2,000 ka number e dutse mo. Thoma pele ka go divide ka P. 2,000 both sides, remember. So JJ pedi di tlo cancelana. Remember I won't sure they are cancelana again. Now I'm just showing you because give video, but when I got exam don't show or cancel. Then the cancelani re shetse ka bracket here 1 plus interest multiplied by 5 ka mo siding le o ka no ngwala as 3,000 over 2,000 or o ka no shumisha calculator gago, and then o shumisha calculator gago e tlo go fa 1,5. Then also everything ever simple. Remember the brackets are also tlhoka go dingwala ke ra o sana ntwe multiply ka yona le yona ka 2,000 e la itsamai. So now I wanna go okay 1 year ya add nka kgona go transpose no tja 1 year wa ishaka kwa siding ile. So you know how to transpose o ba le 1,5. This one is positive e fitla ka mo ever -1, then equal to re ba le positive interest multiplied by 5. So 1,5 minus 1 ke 0,5. Then equal to I multiplied by 5. Remember, ke na kana let this I. So we can under this I ishidisha ke ngoba alone. Ishidisha ke this 5 ya go multiply. So the question now is, how do we multiply? How do we remove a number that multiplies? Well, range ka divide. Same applies to there. Again, maybe re no go 200. Rabana 200 ya multiply rabana ka bracket. So range ka go divide. So le mo re no go 5, range ka go divide ka 5 both sides. So do cancelana, then reshalaka our I, which is the one that we were looking for, and then rabali 0.5 divided by 5 on this side you have a 0.1. Note something, you are not done. Hey, very trauma this topic really always our interest in decimal form. Now all you tell the question. This one guy just said recalculated the interest charged. So okay, as 0.1, it's fine. But I would highly advise you to retry. Sometimes you can wrong exam was in percentage. So let's just say to avoid not writing what the question has asked. After rigor so as 0.1, I convert it to the percentage. So that if you're buying in percentage, they can still mark you here. And if banaka in percentage, bagri ilhona. So then now our interest, remember A equal to B can also be written as B equal to A. That's why kibia I kikamuke this time. So ngano result A is cost I, interest is equal to 0.1, and then I multiply 100. When remember very percentage, reach to decimal and redivide 100. No, so because reach decimal to percentage, ro multiply 100. So ra multiply 100, ra find out our I, or you can say because bar like x or x yarna elekanali interest. Yellow ring elekanali 0.1 multiplied by 100, which is 10%. 10, you show this symbol or interest yarna elekanali le 10%. To ska confuse like this thing. I get bar le x ya go ke interest. So ke no x yaka elekana le interest and interest yaka elekana le 10%. Ke di kry-ile kae ka gore 0.1 yelaka ka multiply ka 100 go isha to the percentage. Go ara gore mothoki I invested 2,000 yela ba mo chargile an interest rate of 10% per year. Then ka morago ga 5 years I kry le gore o na le 3,000. A reprove a bjang. Ba re after 5 years ne o investile 2,000 at first, then mothoki ba mmotsa gore okay re tlo go fa 10%. A re na ke 10% ya 2,000. 2,000 multiplied by 10% it tlo go fa the value of 200. So ba mmoditse gore ba tlo tlang ba mo addela 200 rand every year. So o ba ka re ga banka already go na le 2,000. So then ngwaga mathomo ba mo addela 200. Wa bobedi 200. Wa boraro 200. Bjalo le bjalo until 5. So ke 2,000 plus 200 je 5. O ka no 200 multiplied by 5. It tlo go fa 3,000, which matches with the 3,000 ya godimo ga statement. With a loan of 150,000. Oh, I think there was an error here. With a loan of 150,000 taken for a house, simple interest of 41% per annum was charged. And after a certain period, the loan was paid off with an amount of 220,000 rand. What this means is that mutho o tsere loan ya 150,000 a no go reka ntlo. So simple ba mo charger gore tshwanetse o e patele with an interest rate of 41%. Now after sebakanyana se re sa tsebeng gore ke se se ka kang, loan yela a e patela. Ha re tsebe gore patetse after 1 year, after 10 years, after 11 years, or after bokae years. But loan ye we e patetse after that certain amount of time. Mara a e patela e shetse e gotse gona bjale e le 220,000 rand. A ke re o tsere sekoloto se le 150,000. No, so wa se patela already e gotse tšhelete eweng is 220,000 rand. So now our job, I think, question mo ya short again. The question should be, or recalculate the time taken for this person to pay the loan. Question ayo homework. So the question is recalculate the time taken to pay the loan, the number of years taken to pay the loan. O tlo bona le wena go beya data ga gore ba nyaka eng, because o tlo re A, P, I, and N. Wa bona okay, but with a loan of 150,000 taken for the house, o shetse o bona gore this is the P, because ke the first amount. Motho ke o thomile ka bankeng a gopela a loan of 150,000. That's the first amount, the principal amount. Then simple interest ya gage ke 41% per annum. Then the number of years, statement. And then the loan was paid off with an amount of 220,000. So already wa bona gore ke the final amount, because ba go boditse gore the loan e shetse e patetše, go ra gore o feditše ke the final amount, ke the accumulated amount. So number of years a re tsebe. So gona bona by putting that gago le go tlhoka question, o shetse o bona gore question e tlo go botšiša ka number of years, a ke ra o nayo. So now let's go to our formula and substitute. Ke ngwalele fase. A equal to P into 1 plus IN. So now we have our accumulated amount, which is 220,000. And then we have our principal amount, child loan, which is 150,000 rand. Then we open the bracket 1 plus our interest is 41%. It's in percentage, so essentially converted to decimal by dividing 100. Then we multiply it by the number of years arenayo, so it remains as n. Okay, so re kwane gore re naka something in the bracket go tshwana le interest rate, re ntšha this P first. So go ra re tlo thoma pele ka go divide ka P. P ya rena ke 150,000. Whenever re nyaka anything ye beng ka mogare ga bracket I goba n, re thoma ra divide ka P gore re ntšhe P pele re šale ka bracket ya rena. Divide ka 150,000. Okay, so 150,000 ye cancelana le, and then on the left hand side ro šala ka 1 plus bracket ye like 1 plus 41 over 100 times n. Then on the right hand side again, as I said, o ka no šomiša, o ka no engwala ka na mokgono e beng ka gona until the last step, or o ka šomiša calculator gago go simplify dilo. O šomiša calculator gago e tlo go fa a decimal ya 1,4666667. So when you can, like at the moment o pressa the way it is ka mokgono o 220,000 divided by 150,000, it tlo thoma ka go fa 22 over 15. Write this fraction instead of a decimal. O ska ba wa rounder off before your final answer. O ska ba rounder off until you fitlha mafelong ga n is equal to something something. Le ka interest rate, don't round off anything moki. Ge le gore o no engwala as a decimal this answer, engwala ka moka e feleletše e le 1,4666667 up till the last number. Don't round it off. So because that's a lot of work, just write it as a fraction ye simple. It better than go ngwala di 00 check. Ne? So do it like that. And then now I see gore 1 it's a constant, nka transposer ka isha to the other side. So we isha to the other side, go bale 22 over 15. Then this one is positive, if it like minus 1, then equal to 41 over 100. Then multiplied by n. So we dira 22 over 15 minus 1 empa 7 over 15. Write it down. 7 over 15 equal to, and then now watch this one, 100 multiplied by n. To simplify things guys, o ka no dira ye ke ka calculator, wa re 41 divided by 100 Remember this thing in what do you prefer? How do you prefer calculating? If I can check the fraction, o ka no tswela pele ka fraction ene ya 41/100. There's nothing wrong. But nna cause jang ga kancha e re ke ngwale as 0.41. Angere ke pressure this one ya 41/100 ya mpha 0.41. So now what am I looking for? N. Ayer ke no koncha 0.14. Can I transpose this? No. Why? Because it's multiplying. How do I remove a number that is multiplying? By dividing that number. So got 0.41. Ka dira both sides. 0.41. Now this one you consider this one. That's nice. This part, guys, please listen very carefully. Currently a situation whereby it's 7/15, which is a fraction, divided by 0.41. Some people get wrong answers on this one because ba go press a calculator gabotse. Sometimes calculator bona, instead of doing something like this, mo le goreng re na le mothalo o mogolo okay, ya bona e ba so 7 mothalo o mogolo wa ba mo ya ba 15/0.41, and you're not gonna get the same answer. So ge o na le situation ye so ka ra calculator gago, you can do it like this. You can say 7/15 I get a fraction ya eating, then wa ngwala divide sign ye so instead of doing a fraction. Ka ra answer sheet o ka no ngwala ka mokgoki, yes, but ka ra calculator or ska tla di diphoso o ka ngwala so 7/15 divide by ya sign 0.41 ka ra calculator, so that o ba sure gore you get the correct answer. So ge ke dira ka na mokgonoweng ke dira 7/15 divided by 0.41, I get the value of 1. I'm rounding off, remember, because the final answer 1.14. I rounded off to 2 decimal places. Empa 1.1382. I round off to 2 decimal places. Empa 1.14. Okay, so guys, number of years or the formula re phela re nyaka in years again. So this one I'll convert. I go what's about you can say therefore number of years like 1.14 years. Just because it's 1.14 doesn't mean gore a se mengwaga ke mengwaga that thing. Ke 1 year and a couple of months. I don't know how many months. Maybe your teachers may say the number of years we round off to 1 decimal place, or it will be 1.1 years, or 1 year 1 year 1 month.